I woke up this morning and I saw on TikTok and Instagram the PDiddy list. He has his little girl sitting on his lap and he's reading a large list of names. And these lists of names kind of got me curious as to what's going on right now. And he said he's going to do a live. It's kind of hard to hear at the end audio, and I put in this video where he said he's going to do a live addressing these names. At least that's what it sounded like he said. Later on today around 3 or tomorrow. I'm not sure when that video was posted, so it could be today. And I'm kind of curious. And one name in particular that was on that list that stands out, and I want to go over it on the video too, that he listed Denzel Washington, and now Denzel Washington is saying he giving his life to God and it's not a joke. Tell me you're guilty without telling me you're guilty. This is what I'm talking about. People always try to jump ahead of stuff. All you gotta do is just be quiet. Don't say anything. So what if you're associated with P. Diddy? That would mean you was doing anything along with him. Unless he said you were. And if you were and now you're trying to give your life over to God, it's a joke. You're just mad you got caught. So I'm curious about that name, the list of names. We're gonna go over it together here and I'll come back later. Okay, so I detached the audio or removed the audio from a law disc right here, mainly because I didn't know if that would be considered copyrighted. It sounded like it was two different soundtracks on this audio that made it kind of hard to hear him say the names to begin with. Now, with that being said, though, if you keep watching the video, you'll just see all the names that pop up. I'm pretty sure other creators like on TikTok and other YouTube channels will go ahead and take that risk. I'm just not going to, because I'd much rather have it stay up. However, though, towards the end, he does say something. I wasn't 100% sure what he says. I left that audio clip in there, and I also turned up the volume of it. It sounded like he said that he's going to go live. I guess that I misspoke earlier and said that was his daughter, but he said that his uncle Diddy. I'm not sure you're saying that kid in the lap was his niece or nephew, but neither here or there. Supposing he's going to go live this afternoon. Again, I'm not sure when this was recorded, and maybe today or tomorrow around 3, we'll see what happens, because he has a lot of surprises, he said. And I'm kind of curious what those surprises were. Now, a lot of these people I didn't know he was associated with. Like, for example, when he said Rita Wilson. I had to look it up. I saw that they did a live together, and I was like, oh, okay, so she supposedly rapped a few verses live with Diddy. Again, had no idea they had a relationship. So he feels like people are obligated to answer his call whenever he gives them a call on the phone or whatever he's got going on right now, needing assistance or help. And to have that kind of entitlement is kind of scary a little bit, because you don't have that kind of entitlement unless you have something on those people. He has to have something. And what is it? It has to be more than those parties or their quote unquote free calls. It has to be something more. So what does he know? And it's just like hey, I need help. Don't forget, we're all associated. And if I go down, you're going down. It feels like it's more of a nice threat. Instead of going out on the internet, yelling, cursing, and throwing things around, it's him just saying like, hey, you know I know you. You know I know what you know. You've been to my house. You've been to my parties. You've been around me, associated with a lot of my people. So I'm calling you, and I'm paying out to the public that I'm calling you. I'm not putting your business out there, but you need to answer your phone and help me out. Just a thought. But here's the part where he was speaking out loudly about.
Bunch of big surprises that I can't tell you. Cause they're so big, sometimes they get busy and they forget that they committed to answering the phone and it's Easter. So, but tomorrow, on my Uncle Diddy's live, it starts at 3 p.m. East Coast. 3 p.m. and 12 p.m. West Coast. 12 p.m. West Coast.
So is every single person that he listed in that video guilty by association? There's already all kinds of rumors about Oprah, Nicole Schwarzenegger, Justin Bieber, Usher. Everybody that was listed on there can be associated to an uncommon thing or have a bad reputation in one way, shape, or form. Now, Oprah is part of that billionaires club that Diddy was trying to get into, that he was into briefly. And who knows what dark stuff they really do in there. It just seems like when people have a lot of money, they're just too bored. They just can't live a happy, humble life. They gotta find other ways to explore happiness. I'm not saying that's what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's strange over there. Now, is PDiddy trying to take everybody down with him? I'm going to watch this whole entire live that's going on. I'm very curious what's going to come out. What's the big surprise? And again, it was kind of hard to hear in that video that he posted, and that's why I tried to turn it up at the end so you could hear his words directly. Maybe you got something different from what he said, but it sounds like he had a big surprise, and it really does sound like he was like, hey, you people need to answer your phone. I'm asking for help, and he's putting it out to the public. And it's like it's a threat, but not really a threat. It's like, hey, we have a good relationship. Here it is. So you guys tell me what you think. Are these people really guilty by association? That's just not an expression. That really is a thing. Depending on the nature of the crime, if they was there or had knowledge to it, he really could take them all down. This is a real possibility that P. Diddy, depending on what's going on, if everything they are saying about him is true, that he could take down the whole entire industry, and not just music, this entertainment in general. There will be a big blow and a large vacuum that need to be filled. I never thought things would get this crazy this year when it comes to this area. But yeah, you guys tell me what you think. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you. It really does seem like Twitter and Reddit is the wild, wild west of the internet. Because there are all kinds of conspiracy theories already about the P. Diddy list. And he hasn't even made his video or the live yet about what's going to happen. I'm very tempted not even to post this video and just to wait until after he does this live to see what he's going to discuss or what happens. Man, I saw something saying that this could be a potential Illuminati thing and those people are a part of it. I don't think that is something real. If it is something real like the Illuminati, if there is an Illuminati, I don't think they're called that. I think it's called something completely different. We wouldn't know who or what they are. But historically speaking, there are too many secret societies and groups that are in power that we know about, but we know nothing about. It's just odd that so many people, quote unquote, know something about the Illuminati, that I feel like if there is something that is that, and people are a part of it, that is just the lower level of it. I feel like that would be something you have to be born into, and it's on a very what Cardi B said, the upper echelons of society when it comes to knowing who's who. I don't imagine anybody who's in entertainment will be part of that true inner circle like that. Now, I can say is that everybody messes up. Like, there's a new video out of Justin Bieber. It's not new. It was Justin Bieber and Diddy, and I can't remember who the other person was. He was at a party. He looked very intoxicated, and they said that he may have been messed with multiple times during that party, and that's why he's so broken up and destroyed like he is now, and why he has such a mental breakdown. He said he wanted to protect Billie Eilish when she first came out because she was underage and young. But anyways, neither here or there. You guys tell me what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I might be posting again later on tonight once this Diddy live goes up. Thank you.